Hawthorn will win. It's a certainty, no doubt about it. No matter what game he's on about, he's wrong. So he's on the list. We're going to put him 5 times for 5 rounds. So this is me saying, watching so many Collingwood fans leave is very satisfying. And this guy replied, just like Australia beating England at the World Cup. Ooh! Wow, what a diss. It's not like I hate cricket. My days. He really got me there, guys. Wow. The guy who doesn't watch cricket is going to be so offended by that. My word. I should just reply and say, what about the T20 World Cup in Australia, mate? I don't even care, but it will piss him off. So I went to Brisbane during the weekend of round 1. Yes, I left on Saturday after the Hawks-Essendon game. And Ethan replied, are you going to watch Lions? Why are you going there? First of all, it was the end of the weekend, so why would I go to watch a game at the end of the weekend? The games would be over by then. And second, the Lions were away that weekend anyway, so Ethan just made the list. Like, it's understandable that you don't know why, because I kept that part quiet, but the fact that you suggested watching a Brisbane game when there was no Brisbane game in Brisbane is questionable, to say the least. Today's vlog is delayed. Is it because you're secretly a Carlton Blues fan? That makes 0 sense. This is a vlog about Australia Zoo. Nothing to do with footy. And he's talking about, are you secretly a Carlton Blues fan? Oh, doesn't even make sense. 69420 is the name he uses, so I'm going to put him on there. He's on the list. Tips. Collingwood. Wrong. Adelaide. Wrong. Freo. Oh, you got Freo, right? Hawthorn. Wrong. That's 3 wrong. Sydney. Correct. Bulldogs. Correct. Richmond. Wrong. That's 4 wrong. GW. Okay, he got 4 wrong though. So that's he's on a total of 7 times now, because he's already on 3 times. Collingwood. Unfortunately, they're winning games now. It was funny back then. Yeah, this Collingwood lost all 3 games, and I was there in the first 3 games they played. As soon as I left, they won at the Gabba. I apologize, Brisbane fans. I should have been there. Wow, that is so surprising. I had no idea you were going. You totally didn't tell everyone this is the main reason for your trip a dozen times before you left. You see, Mars McGee, this is the issue. As you have seen by the comments of this video, you can clearly see that people don't listen. So, I think it was still a surprise for most people anyway, because as you've already seen multiple times, some people just don't listen anyway. But no comments for round 3. That's a bit depressing. D's by 12. Not bad. Lions by 44. Okay, not bad. Power by 22. A bit low, but you know, Swans. He's cooking. This guy is cooking. Dockers by 6. But because of the umpires, we'll let you off. The umpires were a bit dodgy in that one. Cats by 9. Okay, not bad. Giants by 26. You may have been cooking here. St Kilda by 16, not bad, and Collingwood by 37. You know what? You're not on the list at all for that. You got 1 wrong, and it was because of the umpires. So we'll let you off there. We'll let you off. Melbourne, Brisbane. Okay, that's a good start. Port, Sydney, Freo. Again, we'll let you off for the Freo tip. You tipped the Bulldogs. You're not gonna get away with that one, mate. Giants. Saints and Pies. Bunning Snag, welcome back. You just made the list. So I tipped Port Adelaide to beat Melbourne. I was wrong, but this guy said Melbourne better than Port Adelaide anyway. I was just tipping them, mate. I wasn't saying they were better. This isn't a who's better video. It's who's gonna win. So what's the point of this comment? Moving on. You're a grown man, and this is how you spend your time. It's just a prediction video. Why it says Wario 4166. This guy, he can't even show his damn face. Melbourne, North Melbourne. What on earth? Kyler's on the list again. That's the 8th time today. Port Adelaide, Sydney. Okay, Freo. We'll let him off for that. Western Bulldogs. That's another one. Gold Coast. Here we go again. Flipping 10. Don't even mention Gold Coast lost win against Hawthorn. Don't mention it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Richmond and Hawthorn. That is bloody awful, that one. This guy has more faith in Hawthorn than I do, and I'm the Hawthorn fan. I think Melbourne and Tigers. Well, Ethan, you got one wrong there. Get some sleep, dude. You deserve it. Oh, here we go. He's gonna say I have raccoon eyes next. My word. Please react to Richmond v St Kilda. What did I say? Melbourne. Incorrect. He put the Bulldogs as well. He got the Giants correct, but only just got away with it. But that's 2 wrong anyway. He predicted Carlton. Wrong. That's 3 wrong. Gold Coast, no comments. Port Adelaide, only just. Actually, no. You know what? Fine. We'll put him on the list 3 times. Okay. He's on the list 4 times now. Just realised the round's not over yet. this video is premature. Are you an Arsenal fans? Once again, people don't listen to the video. I literally said in the video I support Arsenal about 4 times. Bro, you gotta go sleep, fam. Boy needs some rest. Oh, for flip's sake. Oh! You know what this is, guys? I've not been in any fights, alright? It's because since I was about 13, I had trouble sleeping at night because I had a rough time. I had a rough time at home, a rough time at school, I had a very rough teenage life, and because of that, I had a very stressful time at home, and I was so stressed out, I couldn't even bloody sleep. It is not the type of stress a 13-year-old should be feeling, but between the ages of 13 and about 18, I had a very rough time, and that's the main reason for this, okay? Most of this is from that, okay? Relax. I sleep more now, I promise. Stop it. Especially since coming back from Australia this year, I've been sleeping a lot more, but regardless, most of this is from my teenage years. I'm now 28. I'm doing better now. I'm still a little bit tired, but this is because of years ago. It's not like I haven't caused this recently. All right? Stop saying I need some rest. I know I need rest, and I've had a decent amount of rest. I have a lot more rest now than I did back then. But it is not an indication that I have an issue, okay? And there are no raccoon eyes. There are no raccoon eyes, so don't mention those either. So this is me tweeting about the Champions League results. In the Champions League knockouts, you play a team twice, once home, once away, and the total score, the highest score over the 2 games, you add up the 2 scores, it's simple maths. The winner wins. If it's still a draw, extra time, penalties, yeah, it's the same rules except it's 2 games instead of 1. Regardless, did they lose on goal difference? This guy's a Liverpool fan. They've won the Champions League 6 times. A Liverpool fan should know what the Champions League is. Mark Whelan just made the list. How does a Liverpool fan not know how the Champions League works? I've flipping heck. They pride themselves on that. They won it 6 times. What do you mean the goal difference? There's no goal difference in the Champions League. Melbourne, Essendon, I got Essendon right. GWS, Carlton, Gold Coast, Freo. So you got 2 wrong there. And 2 haven't happened. So Carlo's on the list. It's 14 times now. It's 14 times. I'm going to add on 1 to make it 15. Please react to GWS Giants v St. To finish, we shall put some teams on the list. Carlton for rigging the game against Freo. Adelaide for having such a poor start after looking so promising last year. I know they just beat Carlton, but still, I'm still going to point that out. Brisbane for also having a bad start. Collingwood, because they are Collingwood. And Fremantle for choking to Port Adelaide. I wanted them to win that game, for flip's sake. That is it for the list for now. As you can see, there's still a whole day of games left. So, I guess we'll find out who's on the list based off that, even though there's like 2 comments in a few weeks, because there's not that many tipping comments nowadays. So, might have to wait a few weeks for each of these episodes instead of every week, which I had originally planned to do, but since there's not enough comments for that, I don't know, but to be fair, we always get stupid comments, so there is an element there to explore. I could check my vlog channel, but there's no need. We will let them off. We will let them off.
You just made the list! 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 You just made the list!